Russia's recent invasion of Ukraine has caused chaos and volatility in the stock market over the last 2.5 weeks. If you guys are new here, I'm a long-term dividend growth-based investor, and this may or may not impact my strategy. So in today's monthly portfolio update, we're going to be going over all my dividends received, my buys, my sells, and overall my thoughts and what I'm going to be doing with this whole Russia-Ukraine situation. Again, if you guys are new here, I make these type of videos every month that goes over all the news and my opinion on the overall market. So make sure you guys subscribe and turn on post notifications. If you guys are interested in the Discord community, link in the description, I highly recommend it. We've been talking a lot about this situation, about Russia and Ukraine a lot over the last 2.5 weeks. So definitely go check it out. It's all free. And I know on this channel we're long-term focused, but it would mean a lot to me if we could get to 100 subscribers by April 10th. That would be the 1-year anniversary of my YouTube, and I think it would be really cool. And when we hit it, I'm going to do a Q&A. So make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm, join the Discord as I said, and of course, roll the intro, but with a little twist this time.
Art, I don't want to alarm you, but
Tactical nuke incoming!
Hello? I like money.
And I can't even lie, looking at my portfolio growth month to month is really motivating for me, so this is one of my favorite segments to do. We've increased our annual dividend income by $15.80, which is amazing to see. We've increased our average monthly income by about $1.30. Our portfolio yield has gone up a little bit. I'd assume just because market value has gone down a little bit, but I've also added a couple high yielders into my portfolio, and my investments that pay dividends has stayed the same. If you guys didn't watch my goals video, my estimated annual income goal for the whole year is going to be $500. You guys are going to see in the portfolio updates over the summer, it's just going to grow rapidly because that's when I'm going to have the most income coming in. Now let's go to everybody's favorite segments, the dividends that I received in February. February is typically a lower month for me in dividend income, but AT&T helpfully clutched up. To start off the month, we get $9.53 from AT&T, $1.33 from Apple, $2.10 from Hasbro, $1.37 from Colgate-Palmolive, 37 cents from Stag, $1.77 from Realty Income, $5.78 from AbbVie, and lastly, $3.48 from my favorite coffee company, Starbucks. Again, guys, if you're new here, I automatically reinvest these dividends to make my future dividend payouts bigger. That's it for the dividends this month. Now let's get to the buys this month. Again, guys, in the Discord, I always post my buys right as I buy them. To start off, we bought the dip on 3M and bought one share of 3M at $160.62. This is a stock that I think is really good in the long term and is just experiencing typical short-term issues. Next, we bought one share of NextEra Energy at $74.75. This is the fastest growing utility company on the planet. It's going to be a great dividend payer and capital appreciation player, hopefully in the long term in the utility sector. Next, we bought one share of Intel at $45. I think this is a position that I'm going to slowly add to, and it's good to get some diversification to the semiconductor industry. I think that they have a really good chance to make a comeback, and I'm pretty bullish on them for the long term. And lastly, I bought one share of Microsoft at $284.21. I think this company right now is honestly pretty undervalued, especially the assets that they're going to be getting access to soon. For me, Microsoft and Apple are always going to be buys, at least if they're even at a good valuation. As long as it's not crazily overpriced, I'm always going to be willing to add some to my portfolio. I bought Microsoft right in the midst of the day that the stock market was down a lot, and then it was big up, and I bought it right when it was down. I'm really happy about this buy, and I think it has potentially one of my best buys of all time. And that's going to be it for my portfolio. My Ally Bank account I didn't update because it stayed the same this month besides the interest that I got paid. So I think with the whole Ukraine-Russia situation, I think it's a lot of it's overreaction. I think there is some legitimate threat in Ukraine and in Russia, but I think overall it's going to be resolved at some point. As long as the U.S. doesn't get into any crazy fights with Russia, there's not going to be a nuclear war. There's not going to be World War III. Let people say that and use it as a buying opportunity for the long term. I'm thinking this is a really healthy market correction right now because I think we were pretty overpriced. But I think there are some good buying opportunities out there right now. And I'm going to be getting some money soon. So I'm going to be investing some of that money in good companies that I've been looking to buy into for a while now, like Waste Management. I'm going to be keeping half of that cash and just buying in the occasional dips and the volatility that we're going to have, that I know we're going to have. And I'm just going to leave it with this. None of this Russian stuff has anything to do with the business that is fundamentally that I invest in. Is Coke going to stop selling Cokes? No. Is, Disney going to stop making movies? No. Is Apple going to stop selling phones? No. Is Microsoft going to stop making Minecraft and Game Pass? No. So, that's basically, those are my thoughts on it. I think it's a lot of short-term overreaction. I think there is some legitimate threat. And a market correction is healthy, it's needed, and, just buy the dips. And I think for me, most importantly, it's going to be to buy good quality companies when they dip. And guys, thoughts and prayers out to anybody in Ukraine or anybody that's impacted by this. I'm sorry. I feel bad for you guys. But at the same time, for my fellow investors, we got to view this as a buying opportunity. Short-term overreaction, fear, be, as Warren Buffett says, be greedy when others are fearful. Guys, I want to leave you guys with that. Thank you so much for watching. I've had a ton of mic issues, so if you hear some occasional what sounds like wind in the background, it's really annoying. There's no wind whatsoever. My mic is bugging out right now. I've spent about 5 hours on this video, so again, smash the like button, please. It would mean a lot. Subscribe, join the Discord, do Dividend Stocks, Not Drugs, and have a good one.